Hello and welcome to Chart of the Day Cafe for Tuesday, March 27th, 2018. Just want to read our disclaimer quickly. Trading stocks is a high level of risk and viewers should complete their own due diligence on any stock or underlying that they intend to own. 100% of the content of this video and communique is intended for journalistic and educational purposes only. This video and all indicators, strategies, and articles herein should not be construed as investment advice, not making any recommendations, always for your further homework. Good morning, Sue here. Hope you've had a great week so far. It's a holiday shortened week this week because Friday is a holiday in the US and Canada, so the markets will not be open. So we only have 3 more trading days left to complete the month and the monthly candle, which I always think is so important. So with that, let's dive into today's video. If you know me, I always start my videos off with a look at the Russell Index. Why? Because I always want to make sure that before I put any new charts forward for my watch list, I'm putting them forward in a rising market environment. And looking at the Russell gives me a pretty good lay of the land picture of where we are. So I also like to step back and take a look at the monthly view. So we're looking at the IWM, which is the ETF that represents the Russell 2000 5-year monthly view. I've taken away all my drawings so we can see the candle so far for the month of March. It's still bullish, it's still white. Has a long wick. It's been a month of, as we all know, a lot of market volatility, as was February and January. That price weakness came in just at the last week of the month. So we're still in that trading range where volatility seems to be the order of the day. So I want to keep that in mind. But having said that, so far the candle is still somewhat bullish. It is up and over the blue 8-day EMA on the monthly. I'm going to put my drawings back in now so we can see where we are with respect to support and resistance. So this blue line down here is long-term support resistance, ignoring it for now, as I am also ignoring the orange, which is kind of medium term. And this pink line and this diagonal line, this one is the most important one to me on this chart, because this diagonal line held price in on the Russell through all of 2017, and then in the back half of the year it managed to break out and up and over my black diagonal line, but for the first time in months, February bled below. And so far, March, look where we are, right at that line. So being extra cautious in this area. I'm going to move it away from the 5-year monthly to the 2-year weekly. So look at this 2-year weekly chart. Pink line down here, black diagonal line, we are right at it. So we drew this line in several videos ago saying, look, if the Russell is going to continue the uptrend, it's going to need to break through this line. I'm going to change it to blue actually, so it's easier to distinguish. There we go. So the Russell needs to break through our blue line to resume that uptrend. So keeping an eye on that. I'm going to move it away from the 2-year weekly to the 6-month daily. So we had that sell-off last Thursday, Friday. Yesterday brought us right back into this range. But here's that blue line. Here's the black diagonal line. We're up and over it, but I want to see it retain the black diagonal line. Looks like we're going to open higher today. Futures are up pretty substantially, but I want to make sure it does not fade when it hits my blue line and it retains that bullish posture and manages to break through in the days ahead. So that's what I'll be looking for. But if you're a regular viewer, you know I use this blue line as my guide. It's the 8-day EMA. When price on the Russell is up and over the 8-day EMA, I'm actively adding new names to my watch list, but when it's below, like it is right now, I'm just sitting tight and managing my positions or getting defensive. So it is trading below currently. But having said that, we had a bullish day yesterday, so I'm going to refeature an old Chart of the Day Cafe pick that might be worth keeping an eye on in this area. And so the chart that I wanted to refeature for you this morning is VALE, ticker symbol VALE, trades on the New York Stock Exchange. They're in the basic materials sector. VALE is a chart that we're looking at the 2-year weekly. You can see on the 2-year weekly chart, it's in this beautiful uptrend. First featured it, green circle day, back here in May of 2017. Had to be patient, but it eventually lifted up and over the blue 8-day EMA. Again, this is the weekly chart. had this beautiful run from there, came into an area of consolidation. I refeatured it, another green circle day here in October of 2017. I talked about it again here in February, and I'm going to put a little green circle and refeature it again here. So I'm going to move it away from the weekly to the 6-month daily, and you can see that it looks like it may want to regain the blue 8-day EMA. So I'm going to put a little green circle there. VALE is a global, it's a Brazilian-based company. They're a global producer of copper. I checked the scores on VALE this morning, and the scores are still really high. So really beautiful high value score. Current forecasted earnings growth rate of 34% going forward. PE of 10.75. And current dividend yield of 4.45%. So should the markets show price strength today, and should that price strength continue, I'll be looking at VALE, and you know me, I like to see a 3 and 8 cross. So we might be getting it soon, we'll see. I know everyone has their own way of doing things, but I'm liking VALE in this area. Also wanted to take a few seconds out to recap our pick for last Thursday. Was BP. Sitting at this area of support. The markets were a little wonky on Friday, but yesterday it had that lift off support and a nice candle in this area. So just wanted to flag BP for you as well. Thank you for watching today's video. It'll be interesting to see how the market behaves in the next couple of days. My next video goes out on Thursday. With that, I'll leave you. Thanks for watching.